Hey, did you guys know I'm supposed to be psychic? That's what my mom thinks. Since I was up until I was like 30, um, my mom always had her tablecloths in the picnic table or the in the picnic basket, and that's where it's always been. And whenever she told me to go get it, it's always been in the picnic basket. And once I turned like in my I was like, oh, I think I was 40, just turned 40. Um, my mom moved the tablecloths out of the picnic table, or the picnic baskets, and she put them in where what used to be my living room in at a, because I lived in her basement for up until I was like 20 something, and then that used to always be called the downstairs living room. But once I turned 40, she's changed the name to the blue room, which doesn't look blue at all. And there is a room down, a storage area that has like a kind of a turquoise blue kind of color. It's a mix between, it's more blue than turquoise, and that's where the picnic basket lives, and it has a bunch of shelves. So for Christmas, she told me to go like when I just turned 40. She told me to go get the tablecloth, right? And I I opened the picnic basket and I said, "They're not down here." And she goes, "Yeah, they are. They're in the blue room." I'm like, "I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. I'm. I'm here. I don't see them." She goes, "They're on the shelf." I'm like, "What shelf?" And she goes, "Stop playing stupid. You know where they're at." I'm like, "You. They've always been in the picnic basket. So how?" Didn't find out that I just turned on the TV and started watching TV downstairs, and she asked me what was taking so long, and I told her I couldn't find it. And she's like, "They're in the blue room." I'm like, find out that they're in my old living room, and I'm somehow supposed to know that. I'm supposed to know that she changed the name. She never told me before, and I was supposed to know that she no longer keeps her tablecloths in a different location besides the picnic basket. I'm just supposed to know that. And when I tell her that she never told me before, she goes, "Yeah, I did. You're just still playing stupid." I'm like, nah, she's been doing this kind of stuff like this, exactly this, since I was diagnosed with autism um, in in my early 30s. So she just started doing this when I was diagnosed with autism, and she's never treated me like this before. I've been in special ed. Um, I had a problem reading. I didn't read until I was 16 and stuff. So she knew I had a learning disability, but and she never treated me like this at all when I was a kid. It wasn't until I was diagnosed with autism that she started doing this to me. And I don't. This is why I don't. Also, I don't tell her stuff, is because she doesn't want to hear it. Whenever I tell her anything, like like her, I would use this as an example. Like actually, this has actually happened. Like um after I got out of the hospital, I found a girlfriend. I started going out with a girlfriend, and she was just a couple years younger than me. And I told my mom, I said, I have a girlfriend. And she goes, "What the fuck do you mean you have a girlfriend?" I'm like, not the opposite of a boy. And then she's like, "Why don't you just get a boyfriend?" I'm not gay. I'm not into that stuff. I I don't find this kind of behavior helpful to me. It's like I just because I have autism doesn't mean I don't know what I want, and I know what's going on around me. Whenever I ask questions, like if I don't ask questions, my mom gets mad. When I do ask questions, my mom gets mad. So I'm after she's like next time she goes on a trip outside of this state where I have to watch her animals, I'm not doing it anymore because um, one time she got mad that I didn't ask her a question about when something happened, and then when I was confused about her direction didn't make any sense, I didn't understand him. I asked her about it. She tells me, stop playing stupid. I'm like, why would I be asking this question that you told me to ask? I was like, next time I'm not gonna do it. But it's like, when I was a kid, I had a cat, a dog, fish, like a bunch of goldfish. I had 2 roosters. I've had gerbils and finchbirds. And once I was diagnosed with autism, I've had, in my whole lifetime, I've had 2 dogs and 2 cats. But it was when I was under the age of 18 is when I had 1 dog and 1 cat. And once I was diagnosed with autism, I wanted to get an emotional support dog. She said, there's too much work and you got to feed him, you got to walk him, and clean up after him. I'm like, are you serious? What do you think I did with my previous 2 dogs? I walked him, I fed him, I gave him water, took him for walks, like long walks, and I cleaned up their poop like every single week. And like, just because I was diagnosed with autism, I'm supposed to have forgotten all that. I'm supposed to not know that anymore. I'm supposed to just be sitting in the corner drooling and banging my head against the wall. I don't know what she wants. I don't know why she's treating me like this, because she never treated me like this before until I was diagnosed with autism. And it's like, that's like, I don't want her over here, just because I'm trying to get rid of my chinchillas, and I'm trying to sell my chinchillas and get a cat, because those chinchillas, they're just too messy. And she was complaining that they're too messy. I'm like, you think? It's like, they just poop a lot, and they like to play, so it's like they have those big long tails that are fluffy, and they just scoot their poop all over the place. I'll try to send a link in, like, I'm having a hard time with links, so I would try to put a link on my YouTube channel for that channel. I have a channel for just the chinchillas, and they're not here living with me right now. They're at Mom's house, but because I'm having a pest problem right now, so I don't know why she has to treat me like this. I just wished I had a mom that cared about me. I wish I had a dad that cared about me, but she claims that she cares about me, but she treats me like shit. And I'm supposed to be, she treats me the way she does not want to be treated. And when I treat her the way she treats me, she gets mad. And I bought this 70-inch TV. It was like $600, $600 some dollars. It was like close to $700 with taxes. And I've only had it for maybe a year. And guess what my mom did? She broke it. You can't really, you really can't notice it that much. I just don't like being treated like this. Just because I have autism, she makes it sound like it's my fault. Like it's my fault that I chose this. And she acts like it's that I wanted to be like this. No, why would anyone want to be disabled? Why would anyone want to be, like, I know there's different forms of autism, but she treats me like I'm the stupidest person. She treats me like I'm the stupidest person in the world. And I've decided that, like, if I ever get married, I'm not even going to tell her that I have a girlfriend. I might tell her I have a girlfriend, but my mom is not going to know her name, nothing about her. And if we decide to get married, she's not invited to the wedding. Because it's like what she did with, like, when I first started dating after I got out of the state hospital. She's like, what the fuck do you mean you have a girlfriend? And then that girl was just too disabled. I didn't know how to that she was just that disabled until I started going out with her and was talking to her regularly. And um, I came up to from because I was at the time I was living in a host home, and so I rode the bus from the host home for like 4 hours to go to my mom's house. And I told my girlfriend that I was going to my mom's house for Christmas, and she called my home phone 25 times. And she knew that I was going to my mom's house. And then my second girlfriend that I had, I broke up with her because I just I just couldn't take that low functioning person, because I wanted someone that's. Because when I was thinking about it, I was like, if I decided to marry her and if I have kids with her, I'm gonna have to take care of the kids and her, because she was that like you can have a conversation with her, but it's just like it's like a revolving like a continuous tape kind of thing, like a loop in it, because it's like I met her at work, and she would follow me around work asking me if I love her. And that's all she would do, is follow me around the studio, and she wouldn't even work. So, and then my second girlfriend, I met her there too, but she was normal. She's disabled, but nothing like that at all. Like she had seizures, but that was about it. Like there was some other, I know that she was in special ed, but she's more like me. Like, I'm not saying autism, but I'm just saying like she's higher functioning like me. And my mom called her a slut while I was on the phone with her. And when I hung up, I was like, she heard you. She didn't hear me. And when I talked to her the next time, she heard what my mom said. And she's purposely trying to sabotage stuff for me because she does not want me to get married. And I don't know what the deal is, because she's not invited over here anyway. So it's like, what difference does it make if I get married or not? Because I want to get married. And she's just making it really, really, really difficult for me to ever have any kind of relationship with a woman, because I don't know if she wants me to be gay. She's already said she wanted me to be gay, but she made it very clear repeatedly that she does not want me to get married. And it's not her choice. I'm an adult. I'm in my 40s. There's some people that are in my program that don't have custody of themselves, so they do have to ask her permission. But I have custody of myself, so she does not get to say what happens. Like, if I want to get married, she has no say. And if she says no, it doesn't matter what she wants. And it just, this year, there's been so many times that I wish I had a different mom. I really do. I just wish that she was not my mom. That I wish I had someone that would treat me right and love me and stuff like that, and not just show how much she hates me being disabled and how much she wants me to be gay. And I know what I want, and I don't want her to keep trying to micromanage what I do and do not want, because I know what I want. If I want this chair I'm sitting in my bedroom and not in front of the TV, it's my choice, and it should be her choice where I want my stuff. It's my stuff. She doesn't live here, so I'm just tired of it, and I really wish I had a different mom, because I just don't like this. I don't like being treated like this. I'm tired of it.